I dream I know deep up my feelings for you. Watch them grow, perceive deep.
Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Rosa K and Beauty TV. If you're new here we do natural remedies, skincare and health issues. We also talk about societal things, we motivate, we inspire, and above all we do normal vlogs. So if you're interested in all these things, why not join the family by hitting on that red subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so that each time we upload a new video you'll be notified to come and watch. And for my old subscribers, you guys are just so amazing. I love you guys back to back. Thank you guys so much for always supporting and inspiring your girl to push and push. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about qualities of a good sanitary pad. During your period, your system is exposed, your system is so fragile, your system is very weak. So you need to check and you need to consider so many things before choosing a sanitary pad, because during this period you need to exhibit a very good hygienic conditions or a very good and clean environment. The type of pads you use, the pants you use, the things you eat, your bathroom needs to be clean, your toilet pot needs to be clean, because the woman's system is so fragile and it is so open and vulnerable to diseases or infections during this period. Because your system is very weak, things can easily get into you and cause havoc in your body. So we get into the video as the title says, quality of a good sanitary pad to use during your period. One of the quality or the most important quality of a good sanitary pad to use during your period is the absorbency of the sanitary pad. When I talk about the absorbency of the sanitary pad is how good it can absorb a good amount of blood within a period of time. How much blood can it keep within a short period of time or within a long period of time? Can it keep a large amount of blood for a longer time, or it can just hold a little amount of blood for a very short period of time? So in order for you to choose your pad, you need to consider this, because you might find yourself where you don't have the ability or the time or the opportunity to change yourself. You might find yourself in an environment where there is no bathroom or where there is not any rest place for you to change yourself. You need to take into consideration the absorbency of the pad. If you can go through your daily activities without you changing and you find yourself at home that you can change. So you need to consider this in order for you not to be embarrassed somewhere with a stain or a side flow or anything that can bring you embarrassment. So now, how do you check if your pad is having a high absorbency quality? You check your pad after 45 minutes of wearing it. If the surface of the pad is having a fresh, red and wet appearance, the surface so fresh and it's red, it means it has a low quality absorbency. But when you check this after 45 minutes of wearing your pad and the surface is light red and it is dry, it means it has a high quality absorbency, because the blood has gone down to the bottom of your pad. It is down. It means it can hold a large amount of blood within a certain period of time. So you need to consider this before choosing your pad. And the next quality of a good sanitary pad that you need to consider is if the pad they are having a side liners. If this pad they are having a side liners, a pad that is having a side liners, it is something that it protects your side, it protects you from having a side flow. It means you can move freely, and this is going to help you from side flow. This one is so easy. It is very common with so many pads. It is found with almost all the pads, but some pads don't have it. Thing like this, any pad that is having a side liner, something that is going to help you prevent you from side flow. So you need to choose your pad that is having a side liner. These are side liners of a pad. These are the side liners. It's preventing you from side flow, and it's also going to prevent you from redness of your skin. So you need to consider this before choosing a pad to use during your menses. Another quality of a good sanitary pad is the size and the length. The size and the length. You need to check the size of your pad. Some of them are very short, while some are very long. So the pads that are short, you need to know when to use them, and the pads that are long, you need to know when to use them. Some of them are very thin, some are so thick. This you need to know when to use them within a period during your menses. During a normal flow during the day, you have to use a pad that is short. That is short, at most 17 centimeter to 25 centimeter. That will be during the day. So you need to consider a pad that is having the short size that you can use during the day on a normal flow, and during the night you need a pad that is as long as from 33 centimeters and above, right up to 40 or 45 centimeters. This is because during the day you have all the time to change. You can move, you can walk during your daily activities, you can change your pad, you have the time to change. And during the night you also need to consider a pad that is long. This is because you are going to prevent yourself from backflow and side flow, because during the night you sleep and you don't have any time to change yourself. You don't have the time to wake up and change, and you also want to avoid the embarrassment of you waking up in the morning and you have your sheets all stained with blood. You won't like it. So you need to consider a pad that is long, that can go as far as preventing you from having this backflow. There is this tendency of 75% of women staining themselves during the night because they don't know the type of pad to use during the night, and the pad they use during the day is the same pad they use during the night. So you have to know the short pads, you use them during the day because you have all the time to change, you have all the time to clean yourself, and during the night before going to bed you have to wear a pad that is as long as 33 centimeters in order for you to prevent backflow. Another quality of a good sanitary pad that you need to consider is the comfortability, the material used in making this pad. This is because you need a material or a pad that is comfortable with you, that you feel comfortable. Is it soft or it is very hard? Some pads are very hard, some are soft. So you need to choose the one that is soft in order for you to have this comfortability. The pad that is hard, it might cause you redness, and it can also lead to rashes, because each time you feel like you need to adjust it, it can cause rashes on your body. So you need a pad that is soft and comfortable on you. You need to consider that. You don't go for pad that is very hard. You need to check it. Is it hard or is it soft? Because during this period it can cause you to have friction. You itch yourself. Each time you want to adjust, you scratch yourself. You have this itching sensation. So you need to avoid that. You need to feel very comfortable using a pad. Another thing you need to consider before choosing a pad, don't go for a pad with a lot of fragrance, like it's having this smell, it's having a lot of perfume in it. This perfume, they are made with chemicals, and these chemicals, it can cause you infections because you don't know, your system is so weak and vulnerable during this time. So you don't need to go for these chemical product, things that contain a lot of harsh and smell on it. No, don't go for that, because your system is weak. These chemicals, they can also cause, the area is so hot, it's high, the humidity is so high. Now the places are so hot and tense there, it is like it's boiling. So you need to consider something that it's not going to cause you another infections. Just the heat there is enough, and makes you feel uncomfortable. You don't need to go for something that will cause more harm than good in your system. So you need to consider all that. The one with a lot of smell in it, you just need to avoid it. This is going to cause you problem. At times during our menses, we feel this itchiness, we see this redness of the skin. They are caused by the type of pad we use. They are caused by the type of chemicals that are found in pads that we use. So you need to consider all this. Don't just say this so far as it is pad, it is okay for you to use. No, you need to check all those things. Is it good for me? Is the material okay? How good is it on my body? Am I feeling comfortable? How long does it keep a certain amount of blood? You need to consider all that. You need to consider it, the type of pad you use during the day and the one you use during the night, in order for you to avoid things. Now I'll go to how long can you keep a pad, or how much can you keep a pad on your skin. How many times do you need to change a day? I will start with somebody with a heavy flow time, because during your period the first day is not very heavy. You have a normal flow on the first day. The second day is a very heavy flow. For me, I have a very heavy flow on my second day, and the third day I have a normal a light flow from morning to about after about 12 hours, and the other 12 hours I have just drop, because my period lasts for just 3 days. Some people, their period can last for 4, 5, 6 days, and some as much as 7 days. So it depends on you. So during heavy flow, you are supposed to change at least 6 times a day, or you can change like 5 times, 4 times a day if you have a heavy flow. And if you're checking yourself, when you keep this large amount of blood on you for a longer period of time, and some people, when you check them, the blood has already changed into a different dark red. When your blood on your part change into a dark red color, you are causing more harm than good. These are the things that causes rashes on you, and it keep coming and disappearing. Occurrence and disappearance, the occurrence and disappearance of it. These are the causes of it. But maybe you think you have a certain sickness, or you need a lotion for it to go. No matter how you use lotion on it or how you remedy it, it is always going to be there, because you keep your pad on you for a long period of time. This blood, it is already a waste product from your womb that wasn't fertilized. This is an egg that wasn't fertilized in your womb, and it is coming out in the form of blood and particles. So when you check your menses, you see particles on it, you see something like some kind of particles. These are waste product from your womb. So you don't need to keep this in your system for a very long period of time. Coupled with the heat on that area, your virginity already on that area, it is very hot, and you need to free it each time it is full. You need to dispose it and weigh another one. So you need to do this as much as possible every time it is full. Don't keep it there. It's going to cause you infections. It's going to cause you infections. This, they go back into your system, and you start having some kind of sickness. You don't know where it is coming from. It is coming from your part that you are using. So you need to take note. Change your part as early as it is full. Now I will go to a normal flow. For a normal flow, you need to change your part at least 4 times also a day, because a heavy flow, you need to change at least 6 times a day. Because somebody like me, immediately I visit the bathroom, I can't use the pads anymore. I can't use it. Full or not full, I don't use. I remove, because I don't want, I clean my system already. The blood that is found on the pad, I can't use it again, because my system is, my system is clean at that moment, I will need a clean pad. Anything that is coming on it, it should be new. So you need to change each time you visit the bathroom. That will be better for you. It will be better for you. And during your period, you have to understand you need to drink a lot of water. You need to drink a lot of water. This is going to help you deal with menstrual cramps. For some people, with me it is happening a lot, because when I drink a lot of water, I send a lot of blood. Each time I go to the bathroom to pass out urine, it comes out so much. So it's helping you to send out the blood as much as possible, and it helps you not to have a lot of it on your pad. So on a normal flow, you need to change about 3 times. It is okay. You need to change, because at most you keep your pad on you just for 6 hours. You don't exceed 6 hours, irrespective of if the pad is full or not. You need to keep it at most 6 hours. Don't exceed 6 hours, because when you exceed 6 hours, even if your pad is having a very light blood on it, that blood is going to stay there and it becomes the dark red. Sometimes I used to say it is having spirogyra. Yes, sometimes you have this dark green on it. The blood stay on your pad and it's become greenish in nature, in appearance, can cause you infections. So you need to consider all those things before choosing the sanitary pad. First thing you need to consider is the absorbency. How much blood can it absorb? The second thing you need to consider is the length and the size. The length and the size, the thickness. If you can absorb more blood, if you're having a side liners, and also you need to check the comfortability of your pad. If your pad is not comfortable, you're not going to feel free. Everything's just gonna be very boring. So I think I've explained more on this. The type of sanitary pads you need to consider, the qualities you need to choose before buying a sanitary pad. So I think we have come to the end of this video. Do consider sharing this video, give the video a thumbs up, and in our next video I'm going to be talking about regular flow and irregular flow of your menses. So see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and subscribe. Bye bye.